right. So we're live here. Night shift. I'm up in a derrick here in this drilling rig. Um, Pit Viper 270, I think it is. I don't know. Gold mine shit. Nothing you've ever seen before. But anyway, I think this thing's 20 years old or something. It's old. I got earplugs in. All this equipment is running, so I'm definitely yelling right now. But I'm gonna try to switch the camera around here. Here we go. Got the button for. Oh, nope. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's get some light. Light. Here we go. All right. So here we go. I've got some gouging done. This crack goes all the way across here. Goes up into here. I gotta get the die grinder because I got this cable in the way. I mean, this stuff is gnarly. I got 12 of these. 12 of these all up and down the derrick. Next one's right there. I'll get this one and this one tonight. But every single one of these all the way up from here are all cracked out. This stuff is used hard. They got to get their money out of this equipment. So, but yeah, about to pull the die grinder out of the bag. I'm kind of sitting here taking a break for a minute. I wanted to show everybody who cared what's up. So, but yeah, that's the drill head motor. I don't know what any of this crap is called. All I know is it makes a ton of money, and you know, gold is going up. Well, it's holding pretty steady right below 1850, and you know, with all the money printing and all the stimulus going out, the dollar's getting weaker, the price of gold just keeps going up in dollar terms. So we're doing pretty good out here money wise. I mean, they're literally pulling money out of the ground out here. So, but I guess they'll probably run this equipment until this derrick literally falls out of the sky. I'm not even kidding. I mean, I'm looking around. Here's another crack here that I haven't started. You know, I don't know what you can see. That's cracked out pretty good. That's not near as bad as this one was. These two, I think, were the worst. That I started walking up the derrick doing the inspection, and I said, you got to shut this thing down. This thing is literally going to fall out of the sky. Once this crack, like I said, the crack goes halfway up that square tube. I mean, once it gets two sides, there's no structure left. That thing will just fold out and be done. I'll switch this back around here. So anyway, night shift, 12 hours. I got a 5-5-4 schedule, so I'm on for 5, off for 5, on for 4, and it's this rotating cycle. And I got a month of nights right now, and it's not too bad. I don't mind the night shift. But man, come 3 o'clock, I'm dragging ass, ready to go home, get on the bus, and I'm out. I'm out like a light. Sleep pretty good during the day, and then I got my 5 days off, and I go home and kick it, and then I come back to Nevada and get back in the gold. So this thing, I think, like I said, is 20 years old. So they've got a lot of life out of this, and you know, they call these guys mechanics or part swappers. They're not mechanics. There's probably one mechanic per crew, and the actual mechanic comes along and says, switch this, switch this, switch this, and they order the parts, and they throw new parts, and they send the old ones off. And these are, you know, when I say parts, I'm talking about $20,000 hydraulic pumps. So they send all this stuff out, have it rebuilt, remanufactured, and it sits in the warehouse until they order it again. And that's everything. That's everything here. This derrick will get taken off. It does not get thrown away or scrapped. It gets rebuilt. They just I mean, it's pretty crazy. You'll see a new bucket, quote, air quotes, a new bucket for a shovel. It's already beat to hell, but it's got a new coat of paint on it, new wear pads, you know, all this stuff. Big ass water truck over here. Maybe we'll see it. I don't know. Maybe it's going the other way. I don't know. We missed it. We missed it. But I mean, the scale of everything out here is massive. I couldn't even tell you how many thousands of tons of dirt a shift is moved. I mean, the buckets that we repair and that I weld the wear plates on are 10 yards or something like that. Huge, huge, huge equipment. The electric shovels are bigger than the house I live in. Massive, huge. They do blast every day, so these drills, I think we have like 10 drills or something. They're constantly putting holes in the ground. They fill them up with their little explosive cocktail, and they shoot it every day at 2 o'clock. The shovel comes in, starts loading the haul trucks. Right behind me, about a half a mile, I don't think you can see the lights. Beyond that building there is the process facility. 2013, I was out here. I built the TCM leach process. $4 billion with the B dollars, $1 billion project. It was a total flop. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But they had the money, so they wanted to try it. They had a scientist who worked for the company, said, hey, I have an idea. They tried it in the lab. It worked great in the lab. And I was out here with TIC 2013. I think there were 600 guys on that job. I don't remember. I mean, 400, 600. I thought it was 1,000 when I was out here, but I don't think it was that many. Probably like 400 guys. And it was a time and material job. Everybody made great money. It was a good job for everybody who was out here. Bus ride sucked, but everybody made a lot of money, good overtime, busy. Great place to be. Elko's a great town. Well, I mean, if you're here working, it's a great town. I wouldn't want to be here if I didn't have a job, that's for sure. But total flop. They shut it down. It didn't work. It did not work. It could not work on a large scale. But really, it's because they don't have the manpower. The people out here, this is not like the industrial world that, I don't know who's watching right now. I can't see any comments, or I don't even know if there are any comments. But this is not like the industrial world. All these people are local, and they're very small town types, and they haven't seen a real job site their whole life. And people come out here who know what they're doing, and they drag this mine, and they go work for the contractors that come out here. They work more hours. They're not on the rotating schedule as far as, you know, they're just working 610s or 612s every day. I mean, you talk about a grind. You get rich out here, but you're going to kill yourself doing it. But, yeah, no, these guys, I mean, if you know a mechanic, they're hiring. Holy shit, they need mechanics out here. But like I said, it's a different world. It's a run it till it dies. Once it's broke, fix it. Get the gold out of the ground as quick as you can. So it's a pretty crazy scene here in Nevada. I've got some information. I'll try to get out. I was going to do it in an email type thing. I was going to send it out to a buddy of mine, Mike, and have old Mike get the information to people who need it. But I came across a list of all these vendors who work here at the mine. Not just this mine, but all the mines in the area. What state? I'm in Nevada, northern Nevada, based in Elko. I'm here in the Carlin Trend, big gold deposit here in northern Nevada. So, but I'm doing equipment repair. I've got this crack that, let me get my flashlight back on here. There we go. I've been gouging. I'm about to pull out the die grinder. No, not shut down. No shutdowns. Man, I hear life is rough if you're in West Texas. Contracts canceled. They're not giving permits for oversized loads in New Mexico. So if you have a drill permit, like a well ready to drill, the state of New Mexico is not issuing permits to drive loads on the highway. So you can't get your fracking equipment, you can't get the drill rig on site, all that stuff. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, and I'm glad I'm not down there. If you've ever seen the movie Mad Max, I really think that that place is going to turn into, you know, like I always joked and called it the Thunderdome. Well, things are rough down there. It was already bad when the work was good. There's always plenty of crooks and thieves there. It's starting to rain. Holy shit, you guys. I wasn't ready for rain tonight. I might have to hop down. I guess I should have been working while the weather was good. But no, it's rough in West Texas. I still got a few buddies out there. I mean, I've heard of guys mobilizing for jobs, spending thousands and thousands of dollars to get set up to do some work that they were contracted to do. All the signatures were signed, all the T's crossed and I's dotted, and they pulled the rug right out from underneath them. Lawyers are getting involved, like serious stuff, breach of contract kind of stuff. It's bad. Things are bad in West Texas. You know, I'm not there though, and I'm only talking to a handful of people, so I might be getting bad information. I'm trying to keep this light out of you. There we go. I might be, and it could be old information, but I talked to a buddy of mine just a week ago, and that's what I've been hearing. So, you know, I'm out here in Nevada specifically because, you know, I left West Texas. I knew things were going to go haywire. I figured out what was going on as far as they said they wanted things to be built to last for 20 years. Okay, so if you're building things to last for 20 years and you got 2 or 3 productive fields that you're working on, that means you plan on building this shit, kicking everybody out, and bleeding the field dry. That's it. That's your end game. There's no further development beyond that. So you're going to get everything you can, run that stuff as long as you can. Just like this equipment, this 20-year-old drill. They're getting every single dollar that they can out of this equipment until it is dead. Run it into the dirt dead. You know, they're reuse it until it's no good, and then we're not going to get another one. That's what's going on out in West Texas. They're getting all the oil they can with as little money as they can have to put into it. And then they're going to abandon it because it's done. It's done. This is like end game scenario shit. They're just going to shut it down out there. I mean, if you pay attention to the guys out there, and you guys, if you are out there, or if you're thinking about going out there and you've been keeping an eye on work, you've seen the wages drop. You've seen all the per diem jobs go bye-bye. Painters are making $16, $14 an hour. Welders with a rig are making $32 an hour. It's horrible. It's no way to make a living. It's still expensive as fuck. Just like everywhere. Just like here, it's expensive as hell, but we're at least getting paid, you know? So the money here is still worth it. If cost of living, if rent keeps going up, it won't be worth it anymore. It'll be like all these news articles I read that people are just falling out of the workforce. They said it's not worth going to work anymore. I go to work every day and I'm still not paying my bills. I can't afford groceries. It's easier to be poor sitting at the house than it is tired, work, paying for gas to go back and forth and still be broke. You know, be broke and work, or be broke and sit at the house. It's up to you. No, it's still good here in Nevada. There's still a lot of work. This gold, they want it out of the ground. There are... Oh man, shit. Gas here, I'm paying. I drive back and forth. I'm living in Utah, I'm driving back and forth from Utah to Nevada, and I'm paying $3.50 for the cheap stuff. $3.50. I'm still driving my dually. I need to get a gas getter, you know, just something, commuter car, because I don't got to carry around that welding machine no more. All my tools sit in my box in this shop right back. Well, I guess, okay, we're still here. These are all the tools I'm running right now. I got my little bag of tools. Anyway, guys, I gotta let you go. I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on out here in the mining world, the gold world. You know, if you got something good, hang on to it. Tell your old lady you love her, and give your dog a pat on the head, and enjoy. You guys have a good evening, and we'll see you next time. If I can figure out how to end this thing.